as I have mentioned earlier that we will be using like I kind of forgot. It's just that I was let me think about it. I think I was talking about no matter how hard you try to stay out of trouble, you always end up getting into trouble. That's the same for me though. It's kind of sad. Hi Aaron, thank you so much for joining me today. Yeah, that's the strawberry. Yeah, that's the strawberry. Hi Wild King. I'm really glad that you joined me today. I'm not sure if you guys like strawberry. It's just that, Isaac, I was thinking that no matter how much you try to stay out of trouble, you end up always getting caught in this kind of stuff. Which is quite sad because you don't have that much friends, right? Oh, thank you so much. It's just that it's not complete because I will be adding like lots of details in it, and in the end it will look pretty realistic. Because if you know anything about oil paint, you must know this thing that oil painting goes through like a lot of ugly phases as well, but in the end it's like everything is worth it. So for the darker tones, I will be using cadmium red as well. As I mentioned earlier that strawberries are red, so we will not be doing like only single red color in it, rather we will be using different shades of red. So right here at this area, I am mixing my cadmium red along with my scarlet because this is the area that I want to make a little bit dark, so that's why I am using cadmium red also. And as this painting is alla prima, and those who don't know what alla prima is, it's a technique in which we work on wet. Like, we don't wait for the first layer to dry first, we keep applying the next layers over it. So as this one is alla prima, it can be a little bit challenging, but I think it's the good one because we can complete our painting really fast with this technique. I'm not sure about that. So areas underneath the leaves are also going to be dark because of the shadow of leaves. Just make sure one thing, that every tone is blended really well, otherwise in the end it's not gonna look really same. Whenever we are painting anything in realism, the most important thing is blending. Okay, so thank you so much for doing art. I love you like billionth time. Yes, that's what I can say. And thank you so much for joining though. I wonder if you like strawberries. Alright, so this is the area that will stay lighter, but as I mentioned earlier that if you're supposed to paint anything in realism, you'll make sure that all of the tones are like blended really well. So this is the area where light will be less striking. So I'm gonna make the right side of the strawberry look more dark as compared to the right side. Just like that. Strawberry is a fruit for sure. Okay, so now I'm moving towards the next one until this is a little bit dried, because this is an agreement when I start like painting another layer over it, it will start blending with the previous one, so I'm kind of avoiding that mess. So I will be adding one more layer on this side of the strawberry, the other one, and then I will get back to the previous one. So right here, this is the area which I'm going to make pretty dark. So for making this area dark, I am using my cadmium red in more amount. Thank you so much for liking this strawberry though. Okay, so right here is the area where the light is striking. So this is the area that is going to be lighter. While doing realism, the most important thing is blending and the study of light. If you're good in studying the light, you can do realistic paintings and sketches. Alright, so usually it takes a lot of time to even apply the first layer, but today I'm kind of very quick with it. So for the lighter areas, I'm using like more amount of orange. It's not the simple orange, that's orange red. Alright, so Okay, now I'm using my scarlet as well. The first layer is all about doing the colors, like defining what area will be darker and which one is going to be like lighter. After that, I'm gonna do so much more layers over it to make it look realistic, but this thing will just give me a head start. So we'll make sure that all of the colors are blended really well. It's kind of sad that nobody's watching right now. While doing the second layer, I will be using my lemon yellow along with pale yellow as well for the lighter areas, but the base layer should be of a dark color, so instead I am using orange right now. I'm gonna fix the shape a little bit. Will be like this, and I would really appreciate it if you people will subscribe my channel as well. It will really help me a lot. Okay, now again I will start defining the areas that are supposed to be the darkest. So here I'm using the cadmium red in more amount. And again I will be defining the shape as well. Okay. That's how it should be. Even from the top. Just make sure that all of the tones are blended really well with each other. Now I'm gonna use my lemon yellow. Also, I'll be using pale yellow as well. Okay, so the thing is we are like supposed to wait a little bit because it's pretty much wet. for the darker areas, I'm using more amount of cadmium red, because these are the areas where light is not striking so much, so yeah, they will appear to be dark. Hi Fahima. So I guess Fahima is the name of your grandma and your name is Samara, right? So welcome Samara. So how's your school going? It's just that you told me in my previous live session that your school is starting. That's great. Alright, so for doing the leaves, I'm going to keep the leaves like pretty light. So for doing that, I'm going to mix my lemon yellow along with salt green. Should be really light. So for doing that, we'll be using more amount of lemon yellow and less amount of sap green. Sure, bye-bye, take care, Samara. this, I will be adding like a lot of details in it. It's just the first layer of everything. Alright guys, so I gotta go and I will be completing this one in our next live session. And if you guys will have any question related to this, you can just simply leave a comment and I will get back to you on this. And yeah, that was just pretty much for today because I have to go. So bye bye everybody, thank you so much for joining me today, and yeah, take care.